What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Aftersound here, bringing you Splinterlands content every single day. We also stream right here on this channel as well as on Twitch, so make sure you come by and say hello. This video is also brought to you by my music, which is available anywhere you stream music under the name Aftersound. And I do have a new song out recently called Summer Gravity, so check it out. Let me know what you think, and I appreciate the support. All right, guys, we have, or at least I have, an update on my land, and I was able to essentially turbocharge it with the recent rewards for Conclave Arcana. Now, I got, just in getting, going up one of the tiers, I was able to get one of those ultimate chests just from, leveling up, and I got a gold foil legendary. I forgot which one it was, but I threw it on the market for like $60, and it actually sold pretty quickly, right? I kind of undercut the market there, and then immediately took a good chunk of that DEC and plowed it into land. So, I guess what I want to cover, I mean, I'm going to get into my land plots here so that you guys can see it, but essentially, you can see that I have all of my land now in region 75, right? This is the other place that I had bought about 10 land plots. I have all of these under construction. I was able to go through and buy the necessary power cores of the remaining power cores. I was able to stake enough DEC. And right now I just have small amounts of production on each of these. So it's not anything super crazy. I just want to get them started. And as I go through this now, instead of trying to get more, DEC to get the power cores, that DEC can go towards staking for dark energy as well as getting new cards. And as you can see here towards the top, my biggest priority are the grain. So I want to make sure that all the grain producing, I should say, these are all plains in terms of their type, but all the grain producing ones, I want to make sure that I get those optimized and at least at the highest levels that I possibly can before optimizing the rest, because these four are going to essentially not finance, but they're going to feed the other plots here. So, in terms of, like I said, the broader focus of this video wasn't necessarily just about my land and me getting to talk about my land. It really was how the jackpot nature of these prizes, right, of these reward cards, has already benefited somebody like me. And I've been around the game for a while, and, I have a lot of assets within the game, and I tend to move things around. But to me, it was huge in that sense, right? I don't necessarily care for the gold foils. I mean, it would be nice to have, don't get me wrong. But as I've said many times, my focus is on land right now and really getting that up to speed. So getting a huge jackpot reward that somebody else is valuing, right? I put it on the market for $60. Somebody valued it at $60 and bought it. I was able to take that and turn it into, resources and just all the materials that I needed to get more of my land up and running. Now, would that always be the case? I don't know. Like I said, I'm taking a much bigger interest in land right now. Maybe that will shift back towards more of the game, but for the most part, I'm enjoying playing in wild format. When survival mode comes back, I definitely plan on playing there. And one of the things that I think is cool in terms of synergy between wild format, I'm sorry, not wild format, but land and survival mode, is I'm buying a bunch of cards right now for land, for example, right? And granted, a lot of them are, the cheap reward cards from the first Chaos Legion reward set. It's like the Pelacor Conjurers and Venari Heatsmiths. But over time, right, my goal is to get everything maxed out with at least, a max common card, and then slowly start to take those proceeds and then level up the cards. And maybe leveling up isn't the right word, but like increase the rarity, right? So maybe I go for gold foils, maybe I go for, rares versus commons or epics versus commons, right? I don't know quite yet. All I know is that I want to get all of my land up and running with at least a common, at least a max common card, or at least I was saying earlier, like the grain. So what that does for me is it gets me a bunch of extra cards that I do like to use, such as, well, maybe not Venari Heatsmith, but definitely what's it called? Pelacor Conjurer, Pelacor Mercenary, like all these cards, I like using them a lot. And that's fantastic because when I cycle them out, they'll still have a use case for me on or in survival mode, I should say. Now, the upcoming thing that I'm hoping to get more information about soon, if it is going to actually launch in November, as Dave said during the last town hall, is Cinder, because another aspect of that too is I feel like I'm buying these cards not necessarily at a discount, but they're at a low right now. They're going for a penny per BCX, and usually significantly less than a penny per BCX if you buy maxed up or leveled up cards. And the reason that I'm liking that is because then if Cinder ends up being a place in which I can get additional value from them, right? So for example, let's say I end up with a bunch of Venari Heatsmiths that are just okay in battle, right? Not even that great. But let's say I do end up with a bunch of cards like that. Cinder offers me yet another way, right? So it's land, there's land, there's survival mode, and then Cinder. So I feel like a lot of this stuff is coming together. Again, I'm not trying to get my land plots up and running super, super fast. Again, it's going to be something that compounds within itself. Like if I show you here, this is the slowest one being produced, right? And this is going to take... It's going to take like 3 years at this point, but you can see I just have all like level 1 cards on here. So it's nothing too crazy. But my hope is that over time I'll be able, like this is literally like 1 BCX Pelorcore Conjurers. So my hope is that over time I'll be able to bring more into the mix, get more cards, level them up. And this is just a fun thing for me. It's a fun task that I come in every day, every other day, or maybe every week, right? If I'm traveling or if I'm not able to jump into the game. And it's nice just to come in, harvest the rewards, immediately take those, and then just go shopping in the marketplace, right? It feels like there's just this little progress every single day, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So my bot's about to jump into a battle now. I'll go ahead and end the video here, but let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you've gotten any cool rewards from the Conclave Arcana rewards cards so far, let me know in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all in the next one and see you around the game. Take care.